Before passing, my parents ordered me a merfolk partner, but my right leg was weak from birth. My merman despised me. A defective person like you should disappear. You do not deserve to be my mate. After Sulawashing smashed things again, I fled the house in panic and wandered into a deep-sea gallery. A beautiful silver-white tail emerged from a tank and wrapped around my waist. The merman's pure blue eyes guided me toward a nearby sign. Defective models welcome for trade-in. His eyes filled with tears, and he released a trail of bubbles. Master, please take me home. But when I brought him home and asked Sulawashing to move out, he blocked the door with his tail, his eyes burning red. You are abandoning me for that fish. Your merman must be so precious. You treat him so well. He must obey your every word. My face instantly went pale. I left quickly without waiting for change. Sure enough, sharp laughter followed behind me. A limping man thinks he can keep a precious merman. That merman does not even want him. He tries to escape every day. When I reached home, Sulawashing was already awake and smashing things. He flicked his tail when he saw me and rushed toward me. The tip brushed my cheek, leaving a burning sting. Little limper, why are you so late? Did you buy more defective junk? He curled his lip and put a large pearl into his mouth. This quality is terrible. Mr. Simon's merman eats much better. I covered my cheek and explained softly. I arrived first. Mr. Simon was not there when I bought them. Sulawashing scoffed, then swam away. I slowly crouched to clean the mess and replaced the tank water. Among the water plants, I found several missing gold coins and a map of Rhine Town. Mr. Simon's home was circled. Even without Sulawashing's reminder, I already knew. He liked handsome, wealthy men like Mr. Simon, not someone like me, a lonely landlord with a weak leg. I dried and folded the map sadly, then placed it beside the tank. Later that day, while I checked my accounts, a tail knocked me to the floor. Sulawashing demanded with reddened eyes, did you touch my tank? Little limper, do not think taking my things will make me obey you or become your mate. You do not deserve me. His words pierced my heart. I clenched my hands in shame and fought back my tears. I found them while changing the water and left them beside your tank. The room fell silent, so silent that my tears hitting the floor could be heard clearly. Shock flashed across Sulawashing's face. He reached out to help me. I moved away from him and walked out. When I came to my senses, I was inside a deep sea gallery. A silver white tail rose from the water, making me cry out in surprise. The tail carefully swished through the air. After shaking off the water, it slowly curled around my waist. A delicate white-haired merman appeared before my eyes. Sorry, did I scare you? Colorful bubbles escaped as he spoke. I froze for a moment. Then the sight made me laugh. The little merman looked embarrassed and popped the bubbles, which made me laugh even more. Then he gestured toward something. I looked down. Deep sea defective models. Welcome for trade-in. Was he defective just like me? I knew exactly how that felt. His face and figure were perfect. But strangely, the tail around me was missing some scales. A merfolk's tail must be like human legs. Master, please take me home. I met his pure blue gaze, but did not agree immediately. I left the gallery first. That merman's name was Han Che. Maybe I could have him. At that thought, my steps became lighter. Back in my study, I emptied all my savings from the jar and found more coins missing. Whatever Sulawashing would leave soon, he could keep them as payment for staying with me this year. Excitedly, I made a list of everything Han Che would need. Pink violet eyes appeared through the doorway. I pretended not to notice. Sulawashing lost patience and entered. Hey, I am hungry. I bought you pearls this morning. Sulawashing slapped his tail unhappily. Then he seemed to catch a scent. He slid in front of me instantly and carefully sniffed me. His pupils contracted and his whole tail stiffened. Why do you smell like a high-ranking deep-sea creature? Did you meet another merman? Before I could nod, he rejected his own guess. Impossible, you are defective. No high-ranking merman would want you. He snatched the list from my hand. A giant glass tank. A new air exchange system. I knew you could not wait. You wanted to surprise me. As an apology, Sulawashing raised his chin proudly. You ran out crying earlier, so I thought you were angry. Looks like I only need to coax an apology from you. I was speechless, but did not bother explaining. I only wanted him gone quickly. There were many more things for Han Che that I still needed to list. When Sulawashing saw my silence, he stomped his tail and slammed the door. Meanwhile, I carried a bag of huge shining black pearls to the deep sea gallery. Han Che's eyes lit up. Did you bring these especially for me? I nodded gently. His expression suddenly turned gloomy, and he awkwardly turned away. Take them home. Do not bring them next time. Why do you dislike them? Are you a picky eater? These must be expensive. Han Che curled his tail and held it in his arms. His voice sounded muffled. You already have a merman at home. He is more precious than me. He should eat these. I can eat small shrimp or a little seaweed. Even seawater is enough. Tender affection rose in my heart. I made my decision. I asked Han Che to extend his tail, then gently placed a promise kiss upon it. Han Che trembled with shyness and hugged his tail close again, as if it were precious. I will take you home in 3 days. There will be no other merman there. Only you. Is that okay? I returned home full of joy, but when I went to bed, I found Sulawashing under my covers. His whole body was soaked, and my sheets were completely wet. I frowned, but he could not read the room. Human beds are actually comfortable. Since the day he arrived, he preferred his cramped tank and refused to stay in my room. But today he came, and I only felt annoyed. Your room is not here. I need to sleep. What did you say? He looked stunned, but I turned my back. Even if you beg me on your knees someday, I will never come back. Sulawashing shouted and left while knocking things over. I sighed and opened my contact book. I found Mr. Simon's number. It was time to make room for my merman. But after I reached an agreement with Mr. Simon, Suluwashing woke from the noise. Did I not forbid you from bringing people home? Mr. Simon. His eyes immediately lit up. Mr. Simon was clearly pleased with him too. Very good. Suluwashing looked at me in confusion. When I ignored him, he seemed to do it on purpose and pressed close to Mr. Simon. Great, now give me the contract and I will take Luwashing away with me. Suluwashing finally sensed something was wrong. What do you mean? You like Mr. Simon very much, so you can live with him now. I thought Suluwashing would be overjoyed and pack his things to leave with Mr. Simon, but his hands suddenly grabbed mine. What nonsense are you saying? I do not agree.